You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, I'm Connie Swinney. This is the Picayune TV. You're watching us on Northland Channel 15. In this newscast, we were in the middle of the racing frenzy all weekend long and captured some pretty intense competition. Now that's what I call a close call. We'll bring you the video highlights the next few days leading up to the release of our special segment on the 2011 Marble Falls Adult Soapbox Classic.
Scorching temperatures persist all week, triple digits with the heat index, but there may be some relief in sight. I'll tell you about our chances of rain.
See you later, Thomas. Let's turn to the top stories. First, a jury comes back with a guilty verdict in the case of a 21-year-old man accused of attacking a Burnet County couple during a horrific home invasion 2 years ago. The district judge in the case issued a gag order and admonished witnesses not to make public statements about the trial, which wrapped up last week. On Friday, a jury of 8 women and 4 men took less than an hour to convict Gilberto Hernandez. Hernandez, who is believed to be a Salvadoran in the country illegally, was found guilty on 2 counts of aggravated sexual assault, 2 counts of aggravated robbery, 2 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of burglary of a habitation, and 1 count of injury to an elderly person. Prosecutors revealed Hernandez will have to serve at least 60 years in prison before parole consideration. He is one of 3 men accused in the crime, which occurred at the home of Bobby and Sandy Doyle on Stone Mountain Drive in April 2009. They had hired at least one of the men to do maintenance and groundskeeping on their property. We have a report of a second drowning in Lake Marble Falls. Authorities say 22-year-old Colby Dwayne Hyatt of Bertram drowned June 18th after swimming near an undeveloped park and boat ramp on Lakeview Drive. That's in Cottonwood Shores. The location is in the vicinity of another suspected drowning which happened on June 7th. Witnesses say Hyatt was swimming near the ramp just before 6 p.m. when he went under. His body was found in about 10 feet of water. And this was the scene about 2 weeks earlier when another victim, 26-year-old Jose Delgado of Mexico, was swimming near Rock Island a few yards from the same ramp when he went under. Officials say the currents in the lake can become strong, especially when LCRA is generating hydroelectricity by using Wirtz Dam. In Burnet, an 8-year-old boy was rushed to the emergency room Friday after his stepbrother accidentally shoots him. That's according to investigators. The incident happened in the afternoon at a house where the children were alone in the 100 block of Burnet Hill Drive. Police say one boy found the gun and accidentally pulled the trigger when he tried to put it back. The bullet struck the younger boy in the leg. The wound is considered non-life-threatening. Coming up later, the boys of summer heat up during 7-on-7 football action. We hear from the athletes in the Marble Falls League. We'll be right back with weather after this.
Because experience matters. For home, auto, business, health, and life, we are here for you. When Galloway experts make top providers compete for your business, you win. The Galloway Insurance Team since 1935. Burnet, Horseshoe Bay, and Marble Falls.
Welcome back. Time now for a look at your forecast. Thomas Edwards joins us with the Picayune TV weather.
Thank you very much, Connie. It's the first day of summer, and the temperature is certainly reflective. Our heat index value is expected to soar as high as 103 degrees. A chance of showers this week could cool things off a bit. Here's a look at the forecast for the Highland Lakes area. There is a 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms, most likely after 1 p.m. Tuesday. Otherwise, partly sunny and hot with a high near 99. As I mentioned earlier, the heat index will push us over the top into triple-digit temperatures. Winds may gust up to 20 miles per hour. By Tuesday night, our rain chances double to 40%, with a low in the mid-70s. South to southeast winds could gust up to 25 miles per hour. On Wednesday into your evening, we have another 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny with a high near 98 and a low around 74. Our rain chances diminish by Thursday. We are under a hazardous weather warning, so be sure and take a few precautions if you have to be out in the heat. Stay hydrated and use sunscreen with prolonged exposure to the sun. And most importantly, avoid leaving people or pets in parking lots, even for brief errands. That was your Highland Lakes forecast for the Picayune TV and Northland Channel 15. I'm Thomas Edwards. Back to you, Connie.
Thomas, thanks. After the break, sports.
The Mustangs are looking at some brand new quarterbacks. We're going to tell you who they are coming up in sports.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
The Marble Falls 7-on-7 summer football team finished up the most recent competition of the Hill Country Passing League and a perfect 3-0. This gave fans an opportunity to see several things, including the two players vying for the backup role for quarterback Zed Warner, Jay Watson and Carson Bowen. Also, the Mustangs were able to hold off a pesky Burnet team 26-20, and then of course they beat Llano 28-7. We did get a chance to talk to both Watson and Bowen, and of course some of the standouts, Ryan Garcia and James Fry. Here's what these players had to say.
They went hard. I mean, even though I'm the rookie, you know, they still tried hard. They pushed for me, so it was good.
Speed's a big difference.
How big?
Big change speed, quite a bit. Just got to step it up. The offense, we're going to have a fast offense this year. We got good receivers. The thing we need to work at is our defense, our middle, covering the middle of the field. That's what we need to work at.
It feels great. I mean, just as long as we keep our head on a swivel and keep practicing, I think we'll do good. Keep on doing great.
In honor of Father's Day, we caught up with several former Mustang baseball players who are now coaching teams from the Marble Falls Youth Baseball and Softball Association. These players happen to play for Ronnie Scares, who coached his entire career at Marble Falls High School. In order to read the story, though, you're going to have to go to the news racks. Make sure to pick up the latest copy of the River City Sunday Tribune. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Jennifer, thanks so much for that report. We captured all the thrills and even a few chilling moments over the weekend at the Marble Falls Adult Soapbox Derby, like this one. As you can see, this racer walked away with barely a scratch. The three-day Derby was the second local event of its kind hosted by the historic Main Street Association. Dozens of participants raced down the 3rd Street Hill to compete for bragging rights in events like the slalom and the Jamaican. Despite the heat, the crowds gathered to take in all the action, which included a show and shine parade, where competitors gave visitors a good close look at a few creative designs. Stay tuned into the Picayune TV for continuing coverage of the best of the races. Those were your headlines. Thanks so much for watching us. If you'd like to check out individual segments within this newscast and some of our archives, go to the address on your screen. For the Picayune TV, I'm Connie Swinney.